Today we're going to have a look at this Aldi wood chipper and let's see how it works. So there's your controls, on, off, forwards, backwards to unjam it if it gets jammed up, and there's a reset switch there in case you pull this plug out, and it's got automatic devices in to stop you getting your hand in underneath and mangling it up in the cutter. It says on the box maximum 4.5 centimetres, and there's the hole so you can judge how big to get stuff in, and you just stuff it in there like that and off it goes. The rationale behind buying this thing was I'm sick of getting these big branches here, and especially with laurel it takes forever to decompose, and I have to cut these quite often because they grow really fast, and it's a pain in the butt taking them to the dump all the time, to the recycling place. That's about 5 miles away, and I can't just dump them on my compost heap in the garden because they're just too big and they take too long to rot away. And so what I'm going to try today is first of all see how long it takes to mash all this stuff up into little pieces and see what kind of space this thing takes. How much it chops down to what volume, and then when it's chopped up small I can just throw it under the hedge then as a mulch. So let's get to work. So here's the thing for catching all the stuff, and underneath there's a kind of a little wheel that goes round. I'll try and show you it in a minute. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. It's like a milling wheel. It mills the wood into pieces, and yeah, that goes on there, and then you have to put a safety lock on it, and that's to stop you going underneath and putting your hand up into the thing and chopping your fingers off. So it has got quite a few little safety devices on there. So there we have it. So that pile of branches that was on there, we managed to fit into that amount, which is not bad, which I could still transport to the recycling, but it wouldn't be filling the whole car up. So it's not too bad. It cuts it up. The very green branches, ones that are really bendy, don't cut them too well, but generally it works pretty good for 119 euros. So we'll just do a test. I'll find a thick branch and see what it can go, what limits it can go to. So I reckon this is just about the limit here, and let's see how it does this. this one. Put this. So I'll just show you what we're left over with here from that sycamore branch. And as you can see, it not a bad job at all, really. That piece of wood there cuts it into, I'd say, 1-inch pieces or something. So good for getting rid of bushes and branches and stuff. So just to wrap up, not a bad little device at all. 119 from Aldi, and I've been looking online at some other tests of other ones, and the one that's pretty similar to this is the Bosch for 590, or the Wolf, which is about 300. And in the tests they both came out exactly the same, the Aldi one and the Wolf one. So I think it's a good deal. I don't know how long it will last. The only thing that gets on my nerves is when it gets to about there, at the front, it tends to block up the hole there. So you've got to do this now and then. Just tip the leaves back there, so it's got room to fall down. And apart from that, it seems pretty well made. It's quite heavy. The whole thing together is 31 kilos. And it's not too loud. And let's just see how it lasts. And there we have it, the Aldi wood chipper. Have a great day. Oh, I've just got to do one more for you. I'll do one of these flowers of the wife and see if she goes mad, then she won't notice. Safety lock on. Wasps.